Welcome to the start of a new series that Zach and I are starting called the $1,000 Challenge. What we're doing is Zach is taking $1,000 and buying wax, and I am taking $1,000 and buying singles on eBay, and we are seeing how much money we can make in the next 10 to 12 months. We're doing this for a number of reasons. First and foremost, customers ask us all the time how we got started, and we want to share that information with you. Personally, I'm going to be buying raw stuff mostly, grading it, and then selling it on eBay. Zach's going to be opening some wax, grading some of it, making some other listings on eBay, and selling it that way. If you're into this kind of thing, this is going to be a long series. We're going to be really, really detailed in it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you get alerts. We're going to try to post multiple videos per week about this. Today's video is an introduction to it, telling you what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing it, showing you the spreadsheet that we're building in its infancy, the formulas that we're using, giving you all the details that we can right now to tell you how we're doing it. And also, as we go through this, we're going to share the spreadsheet with you. So if you want to do something similar, you can do the same exact thing using the formulas that we've developed. We're hoping you guys give us feedback, tell us some other things you're looking for, tell us if this is helpful to you. We really want to show that there are multiple ways to make money in this hobby. I know some people are going to be out there saying, oh, it's only a hobby. It's not about the money. It's only this. It's not that. Listen, guys, it is for everybody a different thing, and everybody's going to do it how they want to do it in a different way. We see a lot of our customers buying stuff and grading to make money to fund their PC. Some people actually quit their job to just buy and flip stuff. There's a lot of opportunity out there. So that's why we're doing it, to show people that it could still be done in the 2023 and forward. So how we're doing it, I think this is actually really, really important. As a big company, we have a lot of competitive advantages. People come to us to sell us stuff. We get discounts for grading. We get discounts for selling on eBay. I mean, how else could we offer the prices that we do? How else could we do the grading that we do? We are not using any of those things to our advantage. We're not using a ton of money to get this started. We're not going to say we have a $50,000 budget, sell us deals. We want to show you that you can do it also if you are just getting started. So we're going to be paying $19 to PSA for grading. We're going to track all of it on the spreadsheet. We're going to be paying the same exact payouts that we have on our website, pcsportscards.com. We are going to be paying what retail wax prices are. We're not going to be paying the prices that we get at wholesale or on a place like DealerNet. We're going to be acting as if we are just getting started. So I think that's really important. So there might be times where I buy deals that I think there are cards that are deals. I'm going to show you that, and then I can flip it. If flipping is part of it, mostly I'm going to show you the cards that I'm buying to grade. I spent a couple $100 already this weekend. I made 25 or 30 purchases. I already put 2 in the spreadsheet. I'm not going to load any other ones up yet, but again, I will make this, once I get the spreadsheet completely baked out, I will make it public, view only, so people can see what's going on if they want to track it. I really hope you guys stay with us. This is going to be really fun. I'm actually really excited. This is like what got me into this in the first place. All right. I asked my employees what they thought I was missing. I went through the outline of what I wanted to talk about on this video, and I asked them what they thought I was missing, and they said to put in why we're picking the cards in the sports that we are and when we're picking them. Guys, I am picking all sports right now. That might change. This is February. That might change. I'll probably be more football heavy right now, baseball heavy right now, basketball a little bit lighter because I don't know about grading turnaround times. And you'll see the guys that I'm buying. I'm buying superstars. I bought Mahomes, Harper, Trout, Ohtani, bought Hall of Famers. That's really what we're looking for, and we're going to go through that. I'm going to go through the spreadsheet. That's probably the first. That's going to be the main part of this video. Is going to be the spreadsheet that I'm using. Some other cool things we're going to be doing along the way. I just want to outline it all so you guys have an idea of what you're going to see when you follow this series. Weekly, I'm going to make, as cards start to come in, I'm going to make videos reviewing the cards, writing down an estimate of what I think it's going to grade, how I think it's going to grade, and then we'll see how I do on that also. So we'll have a backlog of it. I'm going to make that like a compilation thing at the end of every week for the cards that I go through. We're going to track the turnaround times from the grading companies that we use, how long it takes to get the card back and sold. We're going to do some fixed price, some auction. What are the benefits? We'll go over it. We're going to talk about some ways that even you and I, and doing this, can take advantages of discounts, whether it be buying in bulk on a place like Blowout or Facebook, or taking advantage of combined shipping from bigger sellers like us. I know right now I have 5 pending cards that I purchased from a bigger seller sitting in my cart. I have a week to buy more. I'm going to keep on taking advantage of the extra 50 cents. I could buy more cards with that money. We're going to talk about grading to consignment, which we're going to actually take advantage of doing this. We're not going to be paying the $19 out of pocket. We're going to be using it at the end, and it's going to come out of the actual sales of the cards. So I can use all $1,000 that my budget is to buy cards for the next 4 to 12 weeks before I even start seeing revenue coming back in, because I'm taking advantage of grading to consignment. We're going to see if any of these cards deserve faster turnaround time. So am I sending them in bulk, or am I going to send them at the faster level and spend a little bit extra money to make sure that I get it back, whether it be for basketball playoffs, football season, baseball season, spring training, etc. And as we go through this, we're going to talk about what the expectations are. Starting now, I think I could turn this $1,000 into about, I think best case scenario, we're looking at $15,000 to $18,000. That's if everything clicks. I know there are cards going to come in that aren't going to be worth grading. I know there are cards that I'm going to grade that I'm going to get the grade wrong, and it's not going to grade out how I want, and I'm going to lose money on it. That's part of this. I go into it understanding it. But I'm going to look for cards that I might not lose as much, or I might make a little bit less, even if I get a PSA 9 on the card, or another grade like a BGS 9 or SGC 9.5 or 9. If I get one of those grades, I still could break even or make money on some of the cards that I'm buying. I think on the low end, assuming that I get not all duds, $5,000 to $7,000 is a realistic expectation. And Zach is going to make a video similar to this on how he's going to be doing everything with the wax. So, without anything else, I'm going to show you the spreadsheet that I've developed so far. I spent a couple hours doing this morning. It's not fully baked out. I'm going to go over all the categories that are on there right now. If you guys see something that you think I'm missing, let me know. I'd love to add it in. I have not built the summary page yet, but maybe I'll do some of that and put that in the video later this week. And just so you guys know, the first card has already come in. The first card has already come in. So, and I'll tell you about that card at the end. So, let's get started on the spreadsheet. So, the spreadsheet is relatively simple. I'm going to track date purchased. Actually, one thing I don't have here, I have a sold price, but I don't have a date sold. So let me add that in. Insert. Date sold. Okay. Good thing I found that. So date purchased. So this way I can actually track everything. I can track profit by month, profit by sport by month. There's a lot of different things I could track. As you can see, let's start. We have a summary page, which has nothing on it yet, and a data page. The summary page is going to be a report on all the information. So how much did I spend on each card? What's the average price? Where's my numbers at? Etc. So this is a key category that a lot of people will miss. I put the seller of the card in a category. The reason I do that is because I'm going to take at the end of here, you have card notes right here. I'm going to put notes about the cards. So if I start seeing a seller that I think sells me clean raw cards, I'm going to buy more from them. I'm going to put a list together of people that I could buy from where I think I can grade cards more consistently. Is that always right? No, but at least you get an idea of somebody that's going to be going through and everything is going to be beat up. So if I see somebody that I'm not going to get any cards to grade, I'm going to make sure that I have a note saying that I'm not going to buy from them. Where I bought from, as you can see, by the way, we have a little drop down here. I do data validation for everything. So my data validation is in the form of lists. So I'll have lists at the end here, purchase location, so where I bought it from, purchase style, sport, status, and grading company. The reason I make everything data validation is because I'm going to sort everything. I'm going to run reports and numbers and analytics on everything here on this summary page. So everything needs to be uniform for those reports to work properly. So like if I had baseball here, and let's say the next card's a baseball card, and I go baseball, it's going to tell me I can't put that. Because even if you make that little mistake, you won't be able to track it properly because it won't read that when you do sum ifs or other formulas. So I use data validation. If you want to use data validation, I'm not going to give you a lesson on it. I'm sorry, but just watch a YouTube video about it. It's very simple. Data validation is right up here. It's really, really simple to do. How I bought it. Did I buy it in a best offer or an auction? Because I want to see profit by those. I want to see condition by those. There's a lot of different things that I want to see by every single different thing here. Sport. I want to track what sports are doing well, what sports I'm making money on, what players. I might even do a player. I'm actually going to do this right now. Insert. Player. Even though it's in the card, I'm going to insert it, right? And then I'm actually do data validation based on this column. So what I'm going to do when I get to it, I'm going to do data validation based on the player in this column, because I want to evaluate if I'm making money on Bryce Harper cards, if I'm making money on Mahomes cards, if I'm making money on Trout cards, if I'm making money on Ohtani cards. So I want to track if I'm doing that right. So that's going to be on there. Purchase price. So this is the price plus shipping. I'm not going to do shipping individually. Status, income. Actually, this Bryce Harper card is received. So as you can see, I have received, evaluated, at grading, returned from grading, sold without grading, sold with grading. So I see if I'm losing money on cards that aren't getting graded. I'm going to put what grading company I used, what the cost was, and what the grade is. So I have actual grade. So insert here. This is going to be projected grade. There are some cards that I buy that I want to get a 9 on. So maybe I'll send those in. Maybe I want to judge a print line and see how much a company knocks that off. I'm going to put that in. I am using this to teach myself about cards and about evaluating cards. I'm not going to pay somebody $3 or $5 a card to do that. I'm going to teach myself. And look, the cost was $5, right? So then we have over here, we're going to have all the information of the grading company. Again, drop downs. Grading cost is going to be individual grades or whatever, right? Okay. Next, total cost. Sales price, date sold, and money received. Sales price and money received are different. Actually, switch those over. Okay. Date sold, sales price, money received. Date sold, obviously we know what it is. Sales price, if a card sells for $100, I'm only going to get like $87 for it, or $86 depending on what the sales rate is. So what the payout is. So I'm going to put the sales price and the money received. I want to know what it sold for. I want to know my cut, and it's going to tell me my profit. So right here, we're going to do order notes. So this card, the Harper that I showed you, was actually listed as gold refractor, but it's an orange refractor. It's a card I probably don't need to grade to make money on. I could probably list this card for $79.99 right now and sell it for $60 to $70. I paid $37 for it all in. So I would make $10 or $15 and I could start already in the green by hitting that card, right? Card notes. Oh, I have expected grade here. So I'm going to take that. I don't need that here. I'm going to delete it. So these are the general things that I'm going to be using to track going forward, and seeing how I do. We have a lot of cards that I already put in here. So I'm going to start. I'm going to show you how I fill it in. Can't put both monitors up at the same time or else it won't look good. So I'm just going to do the next card that I bought and show you how I put it in. Okay, we have, so this was a fixed price card that I bought. So we have, oh, it's over. Yeah, it's over here. All right, another card that I bought on the 22nd, 2/22/23. Seller was Concept. It was on eBay. It was a fixed price. Oops, messed up. Cancel. I'll just do the drop down. It should be up here. Fixed price. Baseball 2022 Topps Finest Julio Rodriguez Refractor. He's another one that I'm buying right now. Julio Rodriguez. And I paid $30.24. It was $24.99 plus shipping, and it's incoming. Right? Simple. So I'm going to go through. You know what? If I put this over here, you could actually see it. So let me do that. There we go. Boom. So now I can actually do both things. All right. This one wasn't my favorite purchase, but I'm missing. Okay, yeah, I have the first one in, and there's the second one. So that's a different Mahomes. That Mahomes isn't in there yet. So 2, 22, 22, 23, sorry. And this one, as you can see, it's that BU guy, BU 900484, eBay, auction, football, 2022, Panini, Mosaic. This one is number 256. Patrick Mahomes, pink camo, Patrick Mahomes, purchase price 9.34. Pretty funny that I bought one for $5 and one for $9.34. That's sometimes the difference between an auction and a fixed price. I'm going to just make sure that this is... So I'm going to go through the rest later. I'm not going to bore you guys by putting all my cards that I bought in, but you'll see them as we go through all this stuff down the road, because I'm going to make videos when they all come in so you can see everything that we're buying. So, in general, that's what the project's going to be. I think we're going to have fun with it. I hope you guys give us your feedback. Tell us what you think we're doing right, wrong. See if maybe you have an idea of a category that we're not tracking or something like that we can be tracking. And that's really it. Look, I'm actually really excited about doing this. I was really pumped when I thought of it. Really pumped when Zach was on board and we decided to do it 2 different ways. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So we will see you at the end of the week probably with a video showing us reviewing and going over some of the cards and potentially showing what we sent into what companies. So thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to putting a lot of these up there, and we will see you next time.